Okay, peeps, welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about our buys, sells, and dividends for this week, which is November 19th through November 25th. Let's get it. So the first account you guys can see that is pulled up here is the M1 Finance account. We have both our transactions in terms of buys and sells and dividends all on the same tab here. You basically could notice that we got a penny from PSCC. We don't really have a position in this. This just kind of from a few dollars or something that's been sitting in there for a while. But we did actually have a trade or a couple of trades here, as you guys can see. We did sell out of NVDY and UVV. Just so you all know, UVV is Universal Corp is a tobacco company. I believe they are a dividend king. So they're a dividend growth stock. They've been paying a dividend for a very long time. Reason we sold out of these two because we were in profit. As we told you guys before, our strategy is basically if we're in the money enough, we'll take profit on these positions, move 5% of whatever that total amount of capital is, put it into something that's undervalued or that we want to add to our portfolio, like in this case, triple QY, as you can see here. And we'll put 95% back into these positions and kind of just slowly scale out as it keeps going up. So you guys can see that the Defiance Triple QY ETF is now available on M1 if you wish to buy it there. So this was just as of yesterday. The market decided to be generous and gave us basically about looks like about $12.12 of profit on those two positions. So we'll take it. You know, that on top of the dividends, it all adds up, right? So yeah, not much has really changed on M1 besides that. So now we'll go to our Fidelity account. As you guys can see, we haven't really bought anything. Well, actually, I'd show you the activity tab here, but yeah, you guys can see that we haven't really bought anything for a couple of weeks now. The positions that we have just kind of been sitting there in the money. So pretty much our synopsis with this is if it's above our cost basis, or I should say well above our cost basis, we don't really want to be buying any more of this because we have a certain plan with this. So we're basically looking for a 50x on LTCN and roughly about a 20x, I would say, on BCHG. If we bought any more, we would be increasing our cost basis and reducing the amount of percentage gains that we could make in the future. So at this point, we're just going to hold. If we get a pullback to I would say 560 or lower on LTCM, we'll buy some more. You guys can see we have cash sitting here waiting for that to happen. And if we get I would say somewhere between $1.50 to $1.80 on BCHG, we'll buy some more. But as of right now, we're just going to sit on this. We're not going to sell, but we're not going to buy either. We're just kind of wait. We don't plan on selling basically until next year anyways during the crypto bull run. But yeah, if it comes back to around where our average is, then we'll definitely buy some more. So no buys, no sells on this particular portfolio, but we are up pretty massively. As you guys can see, a whopping 25% here. That's definitely pretty good. If we sold right now, we'd take a lot of profit, but I think it would be a bit premature, in my opinion, for us to sell right now when, LTCN could go up to $300 to $500 a share, and BCHG could be as much as $60 a share like it was before. So anyways, with that being said, we're going over to Robinhood here. In terms of dividends, we have not received anything in dividends. We basically only have three different groups here. We have the Clip ETF, we have the Yield Max ETFs, and we have the Defiance ETFs. Defiance and Clip ETFs have not even had their ex-dividend date yet. And the Yield Max ETFs, as you all know, paid roughly about a week ago. So, however, with that being said, we have added some additional shares to the Defiance ETFs, Triple QY and JEPY. So we click on this tab here. You guys can see we have actually added quite a bit. So this dates back to the 19th. So we added 40 on the 20th, 40 on the 21st, 70 on the 22nd, and 40 on the 23rd. or 40 also on the 22nd. I think we actually placed this order for Thursday in advance of Thursday because the market was going to be closed on that day. So I'm pretty sure that's why we made this order on the same day that we made this one. But yeah, we got a total of it looks like roughly about an extra 10 shares or so of triple QY. So now we'll go down to the JEPY one. And yeah, you guys can see that our basically the difference between the market price and our cost basis is not really that great. It's pretty small, actually. You can see we're only down roughly about 1%. So that's definitely nice, I would say. So we'll click on the buy history here. You guys can see it's pretty similar to the to the triple QY, except we had a much larger purchase here. So this was, I believe, this was purchased out of. I honestly forget exactly. It was either the YouTube ad revenue or another position that we took profit in. I really honestly can't remember. But yeah, so we added some shares that day, and then again on the 20th, $60, $60 on the 23rd, 327 on the 24th. I'm pretty sure this is out of profit that we took. And also again on the 25th. Oh no, my bad. Sorry, never mind. So yeah, that's old news. I was thinking that was November. I'm pretty sure we sold the Coney position to buy here. So I am tripping, peeps. My bad. So we did actually buy some. So you got 50, 70, and 40. We basically picked up roughly about another, looks like almost 9 shares. So, with all that included, assuming that the dividends remain the same, we'll probably get like, I think maybe around an extra $20 a month or so from all those shares purchased. So that's that. No dividends on this one. No dividends on M1 Finance minus the PSEC, which is basically a penny. We're massively in the profit on the grayscale ETFs, although we have not taken any profit. We don't plan to until the peak of the bull run or pretty close to it, or whenever these peak out, I should say. So now we'll go to Webull. Oh, just so you all know, on Robinhood, we did not actually sell anything this week. We've just basically added to the Defiance ETFs, pretty much to front run the X date is what we've done here. So now on to Webull. If we go down here to the dividends tab, you guys can see that nothing's really changed here. We got paid from the Yield Max ETFs on the 16th, but nothing's actually changed. However, I will point out here that some of our positions have gone back up substantially. You can see this massive increase from $7 to $11.40 on Mara. So we're pretty much almost break even on that. Nvidia's moved up quite a bit, although we're still quite a bit out of the money on this one. You guys can see that Clip has been moving up pretty substantially here. It's up at $7.44 a share. So that's definitely nice for a change. OARC has also been moving up quite a bit from the lows. Apple is up quite a bit. These are our swing trade positions. Soundhound's kind of flat. It looks like it's basing out, getting ready to move up. And ALT is starting to move up as we speak. You have this whole basing pattern here, which I'm expecting it to go up from this point. So no buys, no sells, no dividends on this one. But our portfolio is actually green on the day and not as red as it was before. So the last portfolio that we're going to look at here is the crypto portfolio, our native crypto portfolio. Now, keep in mind, this is a relatively small amount of our crypto. I would say it might like somewhere between 10 to 15% of our overall native position. Again, that's over 5 figures just in native crypto. That does not include the grayscale ETFs. So you guys can see that we have all of our positions here. We have not added anything at all to any of these, with the exception of Jasmine. This is pretty much the only one that we've added money to. So you can see that over the last day, we're up 7%. The last week, we're up 13%. Over the last month, we're up 56%. So pretty big increase, I would say, year to date, up about 43.5%. So I would say that's definitely nice. And I believe we are actually sitting in the money on this one, but we're not planning on selling anytime soon because these are basically, we plan on selling roughly about a year from now at long-term capital gains tax rates. So with that being said, you guys can see our purchase history here. Trying to think, it's not really showing the dates on here that we bought for some strange reason. That's kind of a bit odd, but yeah, anyways, you guys can see that we have been buying quite a bit in recent times. So we're pretty much just adding similar amounts every single day. So 20, 20, 20. These are all daily buys, 25, 25, 20, 20, or 120. That was, again, out of some basically extra income that we made, 25, 20. And yeah, so we're going to continue to add to this. Our cost basis is lower currently than the what the market value is of the actual coins themselves. So I believe we're actually up like $50 or something like that. We could sell right now, but we're not going to. So anyways, this is our buys, sells, and dividends for the week. We will, of course, I believe at the end of next week, we'll be doing our monthly dividend, how much we made in dividends next month. So keep an eye out for that. But before we close this video out, we did want to show you guys the chart of LTCN. So you can see basically, all right, so take a look at this chart. So you can see that we kind of had our bottom here at $2, right? And we started making higher highs and higher lows. You can see you got a low here, higher, or basically a high, higher low, higher high. And we keep getting these higher lows and higher highs, right? So here's the important thing I want to show you guys. So this green candle right here was a higher close than these body candles right here. That's a bullish signal. Okay, that's known as a bullish engulfing candle. That typically means there's going to be more upside. And then we saw like a red one here, so we saw a slight pullback. And then, well, as you guys can see, it kind of really went up there. It went up to almost like 770 a share. That's pretty high. And we currently have, I really got to zoom in here to show you, but we have another bullish engulfing candle. So it is possible that this thing could move higher next week. Where would the targets be for that? Well, I would say first and foremost, we have to close above this red candle here at 702. If we get a weekly close above that, then we're looking at potentially anywhere from $13 all the way up to $26 being the next major resistance zones for those of you that want to trade this and not necessarily invest into it. So yeah, anyways, hope you all enjoyed this content. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know your thoughts down below, and we'll see y'all later. Peace.